Hey everyone, Marissa. I'm back again, but this time I have my trusty sidekick. Isabel is over here, and she's going to read off the names to me of the people that I have to do the readings for, because it's a lot harder to be like the clerical person and the person that's doing the readings. So this way, hopefully, it'll be easier for me, and we can get the readings done, and I won't be jumping back and forth between being channeling and not channeling. So Isabel, we have the people that need to have their mini reading because they won last month and this month, and then we have like 4 or 5 people left from the other night.
Yes.
Okay.
Which do you want to start with?
Let's just finish the gatekeeper guides, and then is Poochie over there? Okay, thank you. I'll see you at the house in a little bit. Thanks. Okay. All right. I'm ready.
So the first person is Mariah Gravatt.
Okay. Let's see here. So she has Buddha right in front of her.
Is that a hologram Buddha or a real Buddha?
Yeah, let me see. It's actually Buddha. That's one of the aspects of her. So it's like her in her Christ body, like where I usually see a Jesus. She has a Buddha. Let me see, what's communication. She has a star being, and the gatekeeper. Gatekeeper is great. It's not giving me a name. Al, really? Al? No. I'm like, no, that's not a good enough name, Al. Let me make sure it's not an earthbound. Nope, this is. So what I'm seeing for her is more like sacred geometry. So I'm seeing the top of like the what's that called? Like the top of like the Kabbalah tree thing, like the point, and then the boxes that come down the side. So I'm seeing the right side of it.
So the more intellectual side?
Yeah, it's on the more intellectual side. Let me ask what its name is. Is it Y-A-L? Al Karum. If I can't say your name, I don't want to give her the wrong name. This is like a scary, I don't want to give people the wrong name. Let me see, do you have a number? 3. Okay. All right, so Maria, it's take a 3 literally in your hands, hold like the 3 in your hand, and then say, I am now in my heart space, and then in your heart you can just kind of like go like this and just say heart 0, and you'll go into the center of your heart space, and then just kind of feel as you feel expanded, and then say, I am my real self, and then feel more expanded. If you feel like you can't expand because you're kind of stuck, just say 3. Like your hands pull into your heart and allow yourself to expand. That is, oh, there we go. Saint Germain. Saint Germain is your gatekeeper. Got it. Okay. He wanted me to heal her. You sneaky little bastard. Okay. All right. Sorry, I didn't call your guy a bastard. I promise. All right. Anyway, all right. Next person.
Catherine R. Luna. So Catherine L.
Catherine L. Catherine is in the second plane. She's got fairies all around her. I'd be stressed out if I were her. There's a lot of emotional stuff going on. Catherine has animal guides, so she doesn't trust people completely. Either do I. I don't trust guides completely either, or anything in spirit. Let me see. Catherine has Jesus, but he's saying like there's a, like she won't like jive with the fact that it's Jesus, so he's actually standing behind the gatekeeper position, projecting himself as Abraham. Ah, hey Isabel, will you test that to see if Abraham is Jesus? Isabel's awesome with the pendulum.
I get yes.
Oh man, I knew it. I mean, I didn't know it until just this very second. I mean, I've channeled Abraham forever, and he says, no, I'm not the same Abraham as Abraham Hicks.
Right.
However, this Abraham is the same as Oren from Sanaya Roman and Dwayne Packer's books, I think. Oren.
So does he show himself as a lion to her ever?
He came in as a zebra, actually. He ran in as a zebra and like sat down and then like disappeared and went into the ground. I saw a gopher come up and then disappeared, and then it was like Jesus. And then she must be really clairvoyant because I'm like seeing like massive visions. I've seen Jesus or Michael, Christ, as a lion a lot with a cross on its collar or whatever it's wearing.
Kersey also had a zebra show up. So that's
Really? Oh, what does zebra mean? Do we know?
I don't know.
I have a book, but I refuse to read it because it's with Doreen Virtue's Evil Ex. So I used to use that book all the time, but now that I know how mean he is, I don't want to read his book.
Well, zebras are black and white, so it's like yin and yang.
Yeah.
Balance.
Fine. I'll read the book. This is not promoting his book. Nobody buy it. Hold on. Zebra.
So zebra is the master of balance, a symbol for individuality, knowing yourself, the magic of illusion and instincts.
Interesting. And then the gopher. Those may be my guides that were clearing out, because like my guides will come in as different beings when I'm in different people's fields.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. You know what I mean? Like Jesus may show up as like a lion somewhere. If somebody only sees animals, then I'll see my guides as animals. Gopher. Look under the surface and behind the obvious of whatever you initially see. Oh my God, that's so funny because it was Jesus and then he moved back and it was Abraham. Particularly when it's another person, it's a good idea to stock up on groceries, water, mainly to provide a sense of security, blah, blah, blah. More than ever, it's time to take full responsibility for your own growth, your achievements, your errors, and most important, the choices you made. I didn't get this done in time, so now I'm doing it now. Okay, next. So she has Abraham as her gatekeeper, which is also mine, which we have found out now is Jesus. That's pretty cool. Jesus basically told me and my dad in the books that he has come in as my guide Jeremy, that he came in as like a whole bunch of different guides over the years, because I would never believe that or even want to talk to Jesus because of my bitterness towards the church at that time. And then also just like, yeah, right, like it's Jesus, you know. So that's cool. Abraham is Jesus. Oh, wow. Abraham, Father Time, Jesus, all of them, they're the ones that gave me the snow globe. So, which, by the way, I was listening to somebody's book last night at Hay House and that wrote it right around at the time that her and I were going to do a trade. And she's writing about snow globes in her book. I was like, what? That's my snow globe, but whatever. She wrote about it wrong, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so next.
Jean Riley. So Jean R.
I think I did hers last night, didn't I? Oh, Samuel. 100% Samuel. She's got Samuel. She's actually got Samuel. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Make sure that's not my guides I'm seeing. No, we've got the same guides. Samuel. That's 100% Samuel. Let me see if he appears as anyone else. Samuel, and then I see her Council of Three next to him. Wow, interesting. I've never seen this before. It looks like, let me write it down so I'll remember. So Jean is right here. Samuel, and then it forks out like this. I'll show you in a sec. Interesting. Oh no, Jean, you're in your foot. Your light body's foot. It's like right up the elevator, Jean. 0, 0 ground, 0 source. And then take me up to my higher self and align with my higher self, and then go up until you merge with like a ball that's your higher self, and then allow your higher self to drop back down to your heart. You don't want to be down there. You don't want to be down in your toe. That's all root chakra, like fight or flight. That's like that choking feeling you get in your thyroid, the racing heart, stuff like that. When I end up down in my toe, it does not feel good. It doesn't feel good. And it's just from being around either negative people or being negative towards yourself. Bad self-talk. So anyways, I'll send you healing, Jean. Oh, okay. We sent you instant healing. She went up to the crown. Okay. I was able to do that because we have the same guide. Okay, next.
So you had said this person's name is Jill K, but I don't see that person in Patreon, so I was wondering if it was Kara Gillert.
energies feel different.
Okay.
We'll just wait until she claims it or something and says, you know, it's...
Okay.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Okay, so Naomi Jones Dill.
Okay, Naomi Jones Dill. Okay, so Naomi has Jesus. She's got 3 like intergalactic beings between Jesus. Oh, Jesus is coming in as Sananda, but Sananda a lot of the times will come in as a fake Sananda. So she has to be very, 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 very careful that she's up in her heart, because she's got a lot of trickery going on in her mind, where like it's like her mind is trying to trick her because she's afraid of success. So it's almost like she calls in these like false illusions to like keep her back where she usually is. Hold on, let me see. Jesus. Osira. Is Osira a guy or a girl? Osira.
I don't know that name.
Osira.
Osiris is a male Egyptian god.
No, it's Osira. Osarah. Let me see what level Osira is in. Level 1. 5. It's in level 5. 1 5. 2 5. 3 5 5. Okay. Osira. SOSIRAH, and I believe I owed her a reading, like, you know, a mini reading. So Osira, and I think, you know, I want to say that's who came in last time. She should look into pyramids and having little pyramids around, and know that her I am is at the top, and then she is inside the pyramid, and then those 2 things on the side are like her grounding forces. So she actually needs to like visualize herself in the middle of a triangle with her higher self here. She is her I am in the center of the triangle, and then down on the bottom it's like this grounding force, and just kind of actually visualize this grounding into the ground. And then what she can do is say, like, imagine the pyramid around her, the triangle around her, and see what it looks like, and then call in the higher self energy from above, fill it up. That felt good. And then feel the pyramid sink a little bit lower, and then say, show me yes, and then show me no, and get the answers for yes or no. So that way she can pull in different situations, like, should I take this job? No. Okay. Should I do this? Yes. So the pyramid will react to the question the way that it would react if she actually made a decision, because she's having a issue with making decisions or something, they said. So that's a way she can make decisions. Okay, next.
Last, Tatiana Huberts. So Tatiana H.
I just heard, oh no, it's El Moria. He's like, it's time to do readings. He's like walking over here. I'm like, oh, great. He's not your guide, Tatiana. Lucky you. Hold on, let's see here. He's like throwing roses. He's like, stop. No, please. He's like throwing the roses at himself. Man, this guy, he cracks me up. He's just doing it because it's funny. It is pretty funny though. He's like got like a crowd machine. Crowd like a noise machine, you know, it's like woo. Okay. Oh my god, this guy. And I test him to make sure he's not like a phony and he's real.
He travels like with his own hype man.
Yes, exactly. Yes. God. Oh gosh. Okay, so Tatiana, let's see. Yours is I keep seeing like this beautiful like purple like energy coming in, and I can't tell. Tatiana, it feels like you're not really like physical like the gatekeepers are more for people that are mediums, that are kind of down in like the below like the solar plexus. So it's kind of like our guides shining a light down, and they appear as something that we will receive them as, and the gatekeeper will go all the way down to the very bottom like chakras with us and kind of like pull us out of there or communicate. So when I was channeling and my vibration was really low because I was on medication, I would channel Abraham, who was able to go all the way, you know, you channel your gatekeeper because your channel is kind of like shut. Your channel feels very open, and it feels very green, and it's very clear. However, there's a lot of like emotional stuff there, which would be if you drop down to the lower planes, because you can feel everyone's emotions. But let me see here. Hold on. Let me see. Remove any blocks to our gate.
Both purple and green?
Yeah, she's got purple and green like braided down, and I'm trying to ask if there's a name that I can give. And I heard ambrosia first, which I don't know what ambrosia is. I think it's a color, right?
It's the nectar of the gods.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I literally heard ambrosia is what I heard, but I don't know. Let me see. Let me use my discernment exercise. Let me see. Ambrosia. So if I pull that into me, it goes like it fills in. Yeah, it's not bad. It just is. Ambrosia feels like your spirit. No, ambrosia. Okay, if the ambrosia's gone, who's there? The three staffs. Okay, so she speaks in, it's like symbology. Ambrosia. I don't know. Sit with that. See what you come up with, and I'm curious to see what you come up with. It feels like she's a channel herself. So I think if you, it's going like this, like you're right here. So right to the 2 o'clock, it goes like this, and then it's going up like this, like it's coming down. Yeah. It's connecting to the Christ light. Oh, the Christ light is not going into it. Uh-oh, hold on. Let me see. Show me where she is. Uh-oh, you're in the bottom tree. She's in the bottom tree. Let me pull you up. Yeah, let's pull you up. Hold on. The bottom tree is like the tree of life, guys. There's like the tree of life, and then there's one beneath it, and that's our physical reality, our physical existence. So when we actually fall into our body consciousness and we're like within our own physical body, that's like a duplicate of all of reality. We've learned some pretty cool things through channeling lately about like the river of Jordan means like stream of light, and that's like where Jesus was baptized. We learned about like the lobes in the brain are actually some of the guides that I see. It's pretty cool. But we want to get out of our body consciousness, and the way we do that is I am my real self, and that's when I kind of pull up into my head, and I can see like Marissa running around inside of me, like I am my real self now. Then you're your real self. Then you get into your heart, zero out, do the zero thing that I tell you guys about, and then I take, let's see, one step back. Yeah, one step back. And you are one step back, Isabel. One step back. Yeah, okay. So get into the real self, get into the heart, and then just kind of step into your soul self, and then you can heal anything. So what I did is I just kind of asked that she be brought up to wherever she needs to be for the highest and best good. And if she hears this, she can say, yes, I received this healing. If not, then it may clear a little bit, but she'll go right back. There we go. Ambrosia. That's interesting. Ambrosia. Ruby, ambrosia. Yeah. Sorry, that's all I get. Oh wait, here we go. Now that she's up higher, but you need to make sure that you're up higher. Otherwise, you could be connecting with like the holograms or the fakes, but it's Gabriel. It's the throne's Gabriel. And he's appearing as a person named, Adam. But is this a good Adam or a bad Adam? Hold on. It's my hot guide, Adam. He says, I'm not your guide. I'm a different one. Oh, okay.
I don't feel good about Adam.
I don't feel good about him at all. At all. I was just asking him, why are you there? And he says, I'm a placeholder. And I said, what are you a placeholder for? And he says, all this. And there's all these lost souls behind him. Okay, so anti that, get rid of it. Hold on, hold on a second. There we go. There we go. Okay, Mary. Mary is your gatekeeper. She says she only wants you working with her. Is that Mary Magdalene or Mother Mary? Mary Magdalene. Mary Magdalene. So I wonder if Mary Magdalene is the one that is the throne, creates the throne's Gabriel. And I wonder if Yeah, interesting. All right, so let's see if this posts, because it's not like live. We can post it and see what happens, and then we will go from there.
Okay.
Okay, guys, we're going to do the soul charts next. Cindy Coleman won, the anonymous person won, and then Rick won to buy it, but I know that he wasn't on that list. His guides messed up. Isn't that funny? His name ended up on that list, and I picked from, and he wasn't on the list of the people that wanted to buy the chart. So we'll have to pick another one of those later. And I think that's it. We're going to do 2 charts. I was going to do 4, but I guess I'm just going to do 2. We
have the short readings, the double winners.
Oh, the short readings. Okay, hold on. Let me see if this is working.